Yeah, see, these assholes. They're always doing this. Is that what these guys do? They just farm fucking... Like, I don't understand. Dude, if you come over by me... Are you back?
Alright.
You should come check this out.
On my way.
Because I'm pretty sure these guys are either using like bots or fucking something. Because every time I come to Betnik, I see this same shit in the exact same place. It really confuses me. And it's in this exact same spot. And there's just like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 10 fucking sorcerers. Check all this shit out. This is here every single time. Look at all the bodies. It's like they're farming leather.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
And I see it every time, so it's like they're using bots. Because look at the names. KK, KK, KK. Like, this type of shit should not be allowed. They should find this fucker and ban the shit out of him.
Report them.
Like, how?
Report player. You click on them, and where you would trade.
Yeah, because, dude, it's literally... Look, did you see that? They all did the exact same move at the exact same time. The exact same move at the exact same time. All they're doing is summoning their creatures.
Report player. Feeding. Submit. Each one has the same username. But they're different characters.
Well, no, they have the, they just have different numbers.
Yeah.
It's like dude, there's so many of them. This is another one. Yep, this is another one. Oh god, and then there's BB. Yeah, dude, they don't say anything. I've been here before and I've like tried talking to them and shit. I'm like, "What are you guys doing? Are you farming?" And then I walked around, I was like, "Oh my god, they all have like just variations of the same name."
Yeah.
And all they're doing is farming the wolves. That's all they do is farm those wolves.
Reading bots. For more information, just type bots. Or bot.
It's weird. It's weird doing that.
It's weird doing what?
Like, why do that? Unless they, well, I guess they're selling the mats. That's got to be what they're doing. They're using it to make shit tons of money in the game. So basically, they're cheating the system. Like, they don't move, they don't talk, they don't do anything but whatever. And the fact that they do the same move at the exact same time is just like, come on now. It reminds me of like playing World of Warcraft and having like a fishing bot.
Yeah.
Just let your shit sit there and do fishing for you all day.
I was talking with my friend, and he was talking about the bans they have on WoW. He's like, oh, you get temporarily banned for 140 years.
Oh, dude, yeah, you can get banned for forever on that. Like,
yeah, they're like, yeah, they don't permanently ban you for doing bots, just for 140 years.
yeah, because it ruins the game. Because like you're not playing the game. You're just having a bot do all the shit for you.
Yeah.
Stupid to do that. Like, dude, there's nothing here to kill in this entire area because they kill it. Let me see here. Let me grab my phone. I want to know where all the sky shards are in Bednick real quick. I'm pretty close to one. There's that one's right there. Alright. Collecting my cornflower. Make a wood. Right on the other side of this mountain is the next sky shard. Iron. Enough! Avi, lay the fuck down and do not antagonize Boomer. I will slap the shit out of you. Lay down. Lay down. Now he's all wound up again. Way to go, Avi, you fucking asshole.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to see what he was doing. Such a dick.
I have a new stuff.
You have a new what?
Ah, never mind, you're in combat now.
Hmm?
We'll see how well this works for PvP.
Oh, you want to do this. You want to do this now.
I want
Right
to see
here.
how well it works for it. What the hell? There it is.
You
So you
did
got
take me
this?
down half health with almost next to none of your... You took me down to half health with none of your fucking, minions or whatever.
Let me try that again real quick. I used that ability the wrong way. There it is. Okay.
That was close. I didn't have much left after that. I mean, I wasn't paying attention to my shields either, but not getting my emotes for that?
Your emotes.
No, or not emotes, but motes. There it is. I need 2 more of those.
Oh shit. I don't know if that was mine or her hit.
What?
I'm curious to see something. Why have I not been using that?
What?
Lightning Fusion is the one that takes out the enemies when they're low health.
Oh yeah, dude, you want your finisher for show.
That's like doing Nightblade without its finisher.
Yeah, a Nightblade without his finisher is fucking pointless. Cause, dude, like like mine right now, my finisher, I'm hitting for like 16, 17k on my finisher as of right now.
It's 10,000.
That's what you just hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much better.
I don't even know what mine is.
Oh,
Oh shit, I leveled. What is my finisher? Let's see here. For two-hander.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should go through and share your quest with me.
All of them?
Yeah. Or at least the ones you're doing currently.
Did you get them?
Yeah. Thanks. $10,421. Serious though.
There's this vision of the past right here. I don't know if you want to come do that.
Yeah. I don't know where you are. Well, I don't know if I can yet. I have to get back to where you are. That's doing less damage.
We can fight on the beach right where I'm at. I don't even think I have a finisher on this guy yet.
Dragon Knights don't have finishers, I don't believe.
The only way I'm gonna have a finisher, okay, check it out. Skills, where is it? Two-handed. Yeah, so my finisher will have to be like reverse slash because it deals 300% more damage to enemies with less than 50% health. So that's where the benefit is. There, I'll do the reverse slash because I'll end up doing like crit rush, which it crits more for the distance that I'm traveling, and then wrecking blow, which increases my next attack 200, or not 200 but 20%, and then a reverse slash because usually they're down quite a bit. But you want to use it in conjunction, so when they're just hitting under 50%, you use like a wrecking blow with a reverse slash, and it should do like 300%, so it'll do like 6,000 if it's not a crit, and then it'll do like another 20% on top of that. Man, I might want to switch to axes. I don't know. Swords gives me an increased 3% damage. Axes, however, have a chance to put on a bleeding effect for 5,000 over 6 seconds. Or I can do maces and ignore 10% of their physical resistance. See, that's the thing, is if I end up doing Berserker Strike, I'm going to end up ignoring that anyway. So there's no reason to run mace if I end up running Berserker Strike on my front bar and magma armor on my back, because then I can stack it that way. Or I'm not really gonna, because this attack ignores the target's resistance. Okay, if I'm already gonna ignore the target's resistance at that point, running a mace isn't that great of a finisher. It should run Unless, is it a certain amount that I ignore, or is it just all of it? Oh no, it's all of it. So, running either... Yeah, running swords is probably the best. Just because you stack that damage. Bleed effect isn't terrible at all, by no means. But it's only 8% chance.
To yourself more than you are me?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Sorry. Losing my mind slowly. AB, I am not rubbing you down right now. Just lay the fuck down. Lay down. Don't stop your whining. Lay down.
Don't stop your whining. You heard him.
She's so annoying. The only dog that's legit, that doesn't whine or nothing, is Daisy. It's the other lab. There's my lab is a fox-haired lab, and then there's Daisy, who's a black lab. I think it's a black lab German Shepherd mix or something. And then Boomer's like 70% Mastiff. But Daisy's like, she's a stoner dog. She's just chill. She doesn't get needy, she just chills. All the time. I haven't had to yell at her once.
Thinking about it.
What are you thinking?
Doing a close range source.
Close range sork?
Battle source.
Dude, I've seen, I mean, you could do like run like a Destro two-hander.
Well, because I know a lot of the sorcerer's skills actually scale off the weapon that you have. And I've heard a lot of people say dual wielding.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, do Destro dual wield for a Sorg. For show, dude. Cause like even on my like Magic and Nightblade, I run dual wield. Just cause I don't use any of the abilities, but I run it mostly for the stats and being able to run two. You can run almost 2 full armor sets that way. It'd be sweet if you could run the same armor set and have the ability stack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it is 2 separate sets. So if you ran like 2 Vicious Death, because like Vicious Death, when you kill a player, they basically turn into a bomb and blow up for like several thousand points and hit everything within 4 meters of them. Now if you could stack that, it's called Vicious Death. It's not an ability, it's a gear set, but the 5th tier of it, when you have 5 pieces of this Vicious Death set, if you kill, and it's a PvP set mostly, I would say, when you kill a player, they basically explode for like 10,000, 15,000 damage within 4 meters of them. And it hits everybody within 4 meters of them.
The lightning, what is it called? Overlord or Overload? Because it doesn't require you using up all your points. It only uses what you use.
Yeah.
You sit here and fire off at someone, turn it off, and it's still ready to go for the next guy.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice to do that.
I keep forgetting I'm questing.
AB, you just chill the hell out. Where are you? You just looking at stuff?
Oh, no, I'm doing the mission. Just I kept getting sidetracked.
Oh, you got the mission, so you're doing it? I'm coming. I'll come help out. Damn it, did I sell that? Oh, I did. That's dumb on me.
Go ahead and continue with the bow until a certain level, and if it doesn't work out.
Guess what my crit just was?
What?
16,700 something.
Nice.
That one was 11,000.
No, mine.
I almost got to it too. $10,000, $9,000, $10,000.
Jesus, that freaking class you're making is a monster.
It'll be different if I go into PvP though, because people have higher resistances than like these creatures and shit do.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know if I like playing DPS on here. I really love the tank.
Like the whole thing about DPS is like, oh shit, you went in. Being able to keep yourself alive. Like the whole thing is like at least like especially Nightblades,
Hey,
like you like heal yourself. Well, see, here's the thing about the tank. The tank is take a shit ton of damage and crowd control.
Keep yourself alive.
Keep yourself alive. For DPS, it's do as much damage as you possibly can, but always have that chance for you to, like, so, like, for them, like, my Nightblade, I run, like, Soul Tether and Soul Swallow.
How much more? You've invaded my home, you've slaughtered my people. Why would I help you or...
But, so, and then on, obviously Templars are super easy to use. AB.
No, wait. Please don't kill me. Mercy. Father will make you pay.
Why can't I open the door? Oh, I gotta go back and I didn't figure I fucked that up.
Tell me how to open a door, or I'll kill your queen.
I fucked it up. I gotta go back. I killed everybody. Did you?
No.
I know you don't have to. I know you don't have to. I know you can. I think you can get the first chick to talk.
You can get them all to talk a bit if you do it right.
What's happening? There we go. Damn you, help me!
Yes, I feel your power. But how do you work?
That and I'm doing mostly heavy armor. I don't know. I might switch it to where I'm running 5 medium and 2 heavy, but I feel like running 5 heavy and 2 medium might be where it's at.
I'll use this relic to obliterate you.
I could be completely wrong now.
How long are you gonna be on tonight?
Help me, damn you!
I got probably another 45 minutes before I have to get ready for get off and then start, you know, I'm gonna have to take the dogs out again, get ready for work. Probably about an hour I got left. And then I'll be on again tomorrow.
Alright.
What you got going on tomorrow?
I got school at, or not school, I got work at 2 p.m., but besides that, won't be anything.
What time do you work till?
12 o'clock.
Okay, so what I'll end up doing is I'll get home after work at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and then I'll just stay up and game.
Even my weakness. Once I summon the alien relic,
Because
Like how before I was having to stay awake until like 2 p.m. to play with you, and now it's switched.
right? But yeah, if I go to sleep after that, I'm not gonna be up till like 3 or 4.
Speaking of which, I need to confirm my hours this week. Give me a minute. Don't confirm my hours. Those hours are just kaput, and they never happened, and I don't get paid for them. So yeah, probably a good idea that I confirm those, right?
Yeah, probably a good idea. Level 12. Where is that last sky shard? Oh, way up north. I should probably do that one. You're going the right direction, it looks like.
Oh, that's for this week, right? And previous week. There we go. That's more like it. I like that. I like that.
What are you murdering shit now?
Oh, no, I'm looking at... I went to look at my time, and
Stop fussing over me.
I was on the wrong seat, so it was saying that I only worked one day.
Oh.
I went back and I was like, oh, there's my hours. I like that. 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 52 hours.
What is it?
Nice.
54. Well, 55. Technically. Bitches, give me those only like 4 hours. I want those 4 hours. Alright, pick up the wrong earbud there. Oh, Brandy.
I know, right?
I don't wanna. You'll go to work for me, right?
My job sucks enough, man. Nah, yeah, I got a new job. I'm doing sanitation at a fucking chicken packaging place.
I work for Subway. Well, I don't work for Subway. I work for CPN, I work for Indians. But,
Good money there, probably.
$10 an hour. That's
For
not
making
bad.
subs?
Yeah.
Dude, I do security, and I fucking deal with drunks and assholes and all sorts of bullshit, and I make about that, so that's
Well, we're just
legit.
down from the casino, so we get to do that too. From the time I started working there, which has been about 3 months, we've dealt with one guy who was strung out on meth. We dealt with a kidnapping of a child and a vehicle. A bunch of assholes. There was one recently. Another guy came in. He had like, you know, those big stacks of hundreds that like be $2,000.
Yeah.
He walked in with 9 stacks of those in his pocket. And was paying for a Subway sandwich. I'm like, dude, go home with that.
Like, get out of here before somebody sees you and wants to murder the fuck out of you.
Right? I'm contemplating it just standing here.
And there's cameras here, and I know that, and I'd still murder the shit out of you.
Right? He had more in his pocket too. That's the weird thing. And he was sitting there saying that he had just sold this car and that was the money he made. I'm like, I'm not entirely sure this guy sold a car.
Just sold a car. You mean a kilo, not a car.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. I'm like, I don't think this guy sold a car. I don't think so. There's too much money here.
You mean a car full of drugs?
Better be a nice freaking car to make that much money off it. And if so, why are you dealing in that much money?
Why is it cash? Why don't you have a check? Like, what the fuck?
And if so, shouldn't that like check clear before the guy's allowed to take off with that much money worth of a car?
For sure. For sure.
Anyway, he tipped $5 for making subs. One guy came in naked. He was robbed. He was all beaten, bruised up.
Dick move. Like, they couldn't let him keep his clothes?
Nope, they didn't even let him keep his clothes. He had a trash
See,
bag
I'm
on.
calling bullshit. I bet that dude fucked some other dude's wife, and he's like, "Oh, good, asshole. Take your fucking clothes off."
Probably, but I mean, he said he was mugged.
Yeah.
Apparently, they found him walking down the highway, butt ass naked.
Well, look who's here.
Hilarious.
Let me guess. You want into the Bloodthorn secret lair? I have heard.
What else was there? Angry Asians spilled diesel all over the store. There's a lot of interesting stuff that happens.
Yeah, look at these fuckers.
One guy that came in, he was talking about how he worships the sun.
Yeah.
The sun is his god. He can rely on it. It raises in the morning and sets at night.
I gotta take a screenshot of this shit.
Um,
I'm just gonna tag ESO or whoever the fuck in my YouTube channel and be like, this is what I'm seeing. This is what these assholes are doing. Because now they're all, you know how they were all spread out?
yeah.
They're not as, well, never mind, I take that back. They are still spread out. It's the exact same group, it's just there are more of them over in another section. This is stupid. It's so stupid when people do the game like that. I'm streaming right now, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, dude. I kind of was building my characters.
Because
and-
everyone wants to stream with me because they all like me. They all want me in their videos.
There you go.
Speaking of which, I haven't played Overwatch in a hot minute. I might play that tonight after you off. Either Overwatch or Terra, one of the two.
Fucking Overwatch.
Yeah,
I don't
Overwatch is
know. I get it's fun. I don't know. I just never got into.
On
I
computer,
just
at least.
couldn't. Yeah, I
Computer is
couldn't.
more
I couldn't
fun.
get
I don't
into
like on
it.
system. I don't like it on system. On computer, it's a lot more competitive and a lot more fun.
Huh. These assholes want me to wear a disguise. Not today, motherfucker.
I'm gonna rob this place on later.
Yeah, I started feeling bad because I was sitting here like, alright, I'm gonna play Abrandeezy. Nope, I can't play Abrandeezy. I've messaged you, tell you I can't. Alright, I'm gonna play Abrandeezy. Nope, I can't, got school. Okay, now I got work. Alright, now I got school again. Now I got work
Right.
again. Alright, now I'm getting home, he's at work.
I'm done with school
Alright, now I'm
finally,
going
which is nice. Super nice to not have to deal with it anymore.
I was like, I'm not purposely just blowing you off. I legitimately
Oh no,
said,
dude, I
like,
knew. It didn't really matter all that much because I mean, obviously I've got multiple characters that I'm running and I'm doing all sorts of different stuff, like looking at different builds and like. That's the fun part about this game is they give you 8 different character slots, so you can really like play around with what you're doing. I might straight up turn my my stamina Nightblade because I can't get back into it right off the bat. I'd have to start completely over and relearn its mechanics and stuff because I can't get back into it. It's just so tough for me to do right now. I might use that character as like a crafter of some sorts because
What
it's a
level
50.
is your-
So what do you
What level
mean?
was that character you had going earlier?
My which? My stamina Nightblade or my Magicka Nightblade?
I think it's a Magic and Nightblade.
My Magicka is like 40 something, I think.
Yeah, so he should be pretty close to my mage slash rogue. That's the character I can play with on my guy.
At least I think I'm 40. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have to look at it. Before we get off the chat, when I log out of this character, I'll tell you. But yeah, because I have a Stamina Nightblade, a Magicka Nightblade. And my healer, Argonian. And now I have a Stamina DK. And
Alright, one moment, man. I got a phone call.
alright.
Hello? Hey. I mean, nothing bad that I noticed. Why? Nothing here. No. I'll be back, Brandeezy.
Yep.
Strange that such a small thing can cause such terror. It must be destroyed. Hold on, let's think about this. What's to think about? It killed hundreds of orcs. The cultists did that. In the right hands, this could defend the Covenant against invaders. I'm not giving that thing to the people who leveled Orsinium.
Ba-da-ba-da-dum-dum.
Alright, yo, what's up? I'm back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Got up high back here with some fresh new content. Alright, what are we doing?
I'm not doing stuff. You know me. I got the last sky shard for Betnik.
Just like old times,
I think I'm mostly just playing with my abilities right now.
Yeah, I could tell you were trying to figure out combos and whatnot. Like, I already kind of know, like, what I'm aiming for as far as my front bar.
Well, I know for a fact I want to go back and work on my mage blade. Whenever we
Yeah.
get close enough level to switch back over to him.
Your Magicka Nightblade? Dude, I can help you out with that. That's easy. I can help you out with that, no problem.
Well, I mean, I already had a build going with him. It's just getting back to working on getting him where he needs to be.
Yeah. Dude, my build's pretty nasty as far as, because right now I'm on the all I need is, I think, 2 more abilities, and I've got them exactly where I want them, to where I won't touch his abilities anymore, and it's just about stacking points then.
Oh, wait, my back. Oh.
Like, I'm making a bomber, for sure.
Yeah. I gotta be careful how, because right now I got my TV set kind of set up against the wall in front of my bed,
Yeah.
and I have to be careful about how I sit, because if I slouch, it messes with my back and makes it hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So my choices are like lay down or sit straight.
Straight's
It's hard
annoying.
to sit straight in because I like slowly slide.
Dude, get yourself 2 mirrors, and that way you can lay down and just play while looking up.
Get 2 tilted mirrors.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I used
That'd
to
be
do that all the time when I was little.
That'd be legit.
Well, I'd get told to roll the other way and go to sleep because I had a hard time going to sleep as a child. And what I'd do is I'd roll over and I'd look in the mirror and I'd still be able to see the TV. I'd just watch it that way.
Nice.
It made me laugh. I was talking to my buddies and we were talking about things we've done in high school. And I tried explaining it to him, and he almost cut me off, but we're talking about things that we shouldn't have done in high school, but we did. Probably could get us in a lot of trouble now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was like, he talked about getting in fights and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah. Like, I stuck 2 quarters in the vending machine at the same time, and he cut me off. He's like, that's the worst thing you've done. I'm like, no, hold on. I stuck 2 quarters in the vending machine at once, so they would get stuck. When I walked back over to the vending machine, I'd slap the top of the machine after about 2 hours, and I'd walk away with $9. This change would get stuck in it. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like a federal law or something that you're not supposed to do that, but I did it.
It's ridiculous.
Stick the 2 quarters in at lunch and then wait until after lunch and I'd come back and get my money.
That's ridiculous. I can't believe you. You put 2 quarters in to block it just so that way you get. That's ridiculously awesome.
It worked too. Because if you didn't hit the machine just in the right spot with enough force, it won't fall out. So, that was always fun. I was always scared, like, because the room that I was doing it in had cameras.
Yeah.
That was the only spot where the incidents were, but I was always, like, worried that I would get caught. Luckily, no one ever looked at the video cameras unless something went wrong. That, and I don't think our cameras work the majority of the time.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I want my reverse slash. God damn it. Actually, I want my dual bar. Because if I was able to run my dual bar, I would take my igneous weapons, which is like that molten weapons, volatile armor, and I put those on my back bar. I would use my sword and shield basically as my buff bar, and then I would use my front bar, my two-hander, as my fighting bar.
I don't know, I don't know what I want to do on here.
It's a lot to take in when we first come back, dude. It really is.
Well, I know they redid a lot of the skill, racial skills, and a lot of the abilities have been redesigned. So it's like, I don't know.
Right?
Freaking clue.
I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
I thought about doing a, like, Dragon Knight, Juggernaut. Make them a heavy DPS, kind of tanky. Heavy everything. I don't know.
Just, yeah. It's definitely a lot to take in at first.
Actually, probably what a good idea to do right now, since I'm already here, is probably go through and read this new setup for the two-handed skills and all that.
What? The dual wield?
Well, just going through and reading the new setup for all the new abilities and everything.
Yeah. What do I need for my reverse slash? I need to be at level 20. Alright, I'm gonna level again before that fucking happens. What level are you?
14.
Okay. You realize I was at 10 when you were at 13 on that one character? Or is it the character
Yeah.
you're on right now?
That's the character I'm on right now. I'm just kind of playing around.
I'm at 13.
There's a lot of stuff I want to do. I'm not sure what I want to do.
Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. Reduce cost of stamina, two-hander abilities. Yup. Oh, then I can put momentum on this. Oh my god. Okay, so I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna change out. So when I get my second bar, I'm gonna move my molten weapons and spike whatever bullshit onto my back bar with a sword and shield. I'm gonna have momentum and reverse slash take their place. So then, okay, get this.
Getting it.
All right, with draconic power, my volatile armor, right? I increase physical and spell resistance 5,280. Right?
Yeah.
Then with oh wait, is it molten weapon? That's gotta be what it is. Okay, I increase my spell damage and weapon damage by 20%. Then with momentum, increase weapon damage another 20%. And I heal myself for what was it, 564 every 2 seconds, and it's up for 30 seconds, so 15 times 5, so I'll heal myself for 6,000 while that's active. But I increased my damage done by quite a bit.
I think I'll test out different things for right now. Once I figure out what I want, and I'll get going on it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Putting in work.
Probably right. Starting off new will be best
What's that?
for me. Just starting off new again will be best. At least until I get back to what I'm doing.
Yeah, like, dude, that's why I said I'm like starting off new is a good idea, because you actually build your character slowly and start to understand the mechanics of it a whole bunch more. But then again, I have restarted.
Before. It was just reintroducing ourselves to the game mostly.
Yeah, and then because they did change a bunch of stuff. Like when I tell people I played before, they're like, "Oh, when was that?" I was like, "When we still had veteran ranks," and they're like, "Oh God." Like, it's been a long time since I played. And like trying to get this way, like now it doesn't even matter like what level you are. CP barely matters. It's all about what your gear is. Like what are you running as far as armor sets. What the fuck was that? Okay, I am having a moment.
Is this where you realize you're gay?
No.
No?
What the fuck? Ghost spiders. Dude, I'm so confused right now.
What?
If you go to my YouTube channel, go to the very end and just back up like within the last like 2 minutes, you'll see what the fuck I'm dealing with. Dude, I don't understand what's happening. That was fucking freaky. I was so confused as to why that was like that. That was a trip. I am glad to be back in this game, though. Super glad. It's been gone too long.
Gone way too long.
I still own Fallout, and I'll still play it here and there. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of those games you can literally just get lost in for hours just doing random shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to build a new city. Okay. Especially since they added the mods where you can get rid of building caps and all that shit on console. Just get real. It's over.
It's like modded on the computer where I can completely build everything. Like the gas station buildings, everything.
Yeah. Like, I flattened... I don't know. Eventually I'll get back on and I don't know, maybe I could think I got rid of all my saves. I think that's something I did.
Fresh.
Yeah.
That's one of the games that you don't feel bad from starting from fresh.
Because it's like,
Oh shit, dude.
I
Alright,
do
so
kind of,
the
cause,
guns I found on there. It was a sniper rifle. I think it did like 1,000 damage, which
That's
is
ridiculous.
moderately good. It's like, it's good. It's good for a sniper rifle, right?
yeah.
Here's the kicker. Every bullet counted as 2.
Oh, I love finding the double shot. Double shots are where it's at. Like, you find a double shot pistol, you're golden. You can just fucking run that bitch the entire time.
The gun held 11 bullets in a clip.
I think you can do a double shot and then make it an automatic, and it's just fucking, you just spitting bullets.
That gun was scary. Like, you know that like on the hardest difficulty, those freaking alphas? The
Yep.
alpha,
Death claws.
whatever they're called. 2 or 3 shots. Pop, pop, pop in the head. They're dead.
I had a buddy who built a melee build, and let me tell you, melee builds are really fun in that game because you get like blitz, and then you get like the crit and all that stuff. And like early on, you find like the bobblehead and a couple magazines that give you more damage from your melee, so you can just go ham right off the beginning. Like I had one that was strictly melee, and I did the robot shit, I did everything, like, and all I would do is just blitz in, and there would be like 10 guys in a room, and I would use blitz in my AP, so I had it set up to where like my agility, strength, and endurance were high, and I was a dum-dum, so,
You were a dum-dum.
yeah, super stupid. But what I would do is I would use my blitz to just charge around the room, and you would just bounce across the room left and right, and just one shot dudes with melee. It was great. I was cutting heads off and shit.
Kind of upset I didn't get anything out of you from that.
What?
You said he was a dum-dum. He was running around the room smashing everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been a Marine.
Mm-hmm. I ignored it. It's not that I didn't hear it. I ignored it.
No comment.
What am I supposed to say? Go fuck yourself?
Well, you did say it's the easiest job in the world. Just do what you're told.
Dude, it
Don't get
is.
killed.
It's super. It's stressful. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely one of the easiest jobs. Because there's answers for everything. Like, they break down everything such like they call it fucking Barney style. Like, even my job was just like, do this, what's next, do this, and it's all spelled out for you.
Mhm.
Like, smarter people than anybody before came up with the fucking plan of how to do something. Like, unless you're in combat where anything can fucking happen, like, there's like procedures and ways to do
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion after talking to him? Wow, thank you.
Makes me laugh. I always make sure if I'm gonna mess with one of you, anyone who's in the military, I make sure I mess with them when they're in a chat room alone. Because if I mess with you when you're in a group, I'll get killed. I'll not
Yeah.
get killed literally. I'll get killed verbally though.
And it's like creative like ways to tell like somebody you're gonna skull fuck them and shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's like that's probably one of my favorite things that I miss is like the creative insults. Like the shit
Telling
people would
someone
say
they're
to other people is just so over the top.
telling them they're gonna need mouthwash and knee pads.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who the fuck thinks of that shit? The best part of you ran down your mama's ass crack. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Gross.
Find a way into the ruins.
What's the worst part about it is he made you picture your mama's ass crack.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's the point.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay,
Follow me.
no one's gonna follow you.
Oh, they're already following. They don't have a choice. Here he comes. Ah, immobilized. I win. Boomer, chill the fuck out. I'm gonna have to get off here soon. There we go. I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. I was broadcasting comments in the bar and shit, and I'd rather have it the other way where it's full screen. My goal is to try to be done with Betnik by the time I have to get off. So close. I am ready. Open the fucking door. Let me in. Move quietly, my ass. I'm gonna run in like a boss. You still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I'll make is maybe like a DPS Magicka Templar. Do Jesus Beam Extraordinaire. Boomer's a whiner, you don't have to worry about it, maybe. My dog keeps looking at me every time he whines. He's like, is he okay? You gonna let him out? He's the whining.
These look valuable, don't they? Get into that uniform and act natural. Should fool some of them at least.
No, I'm not gonna fool them. I wanna murder every last one of them. Try to stop me, motherfucker. Boomer, that is enough. Fuck's sake. Boomer, shut up. The fuck is that?
An alarm.
Follow me. I know a shortcut. One moment. I'll open this door for you. Let's go! I'm off. Don't get in line.
Pico. Get out.
So close. Just let me finish.
destroyed. Hold on, let's think about this. What's to think about? It killed hundreds of orcs. The cultists did that. In the right hands, this could defend the Covenant against invaders. I'm not giving that thing to the people who leveled Orsinium. Orsinium used to be the orc. This object is a curse.
Speed running. I think I've almost beat this part. I did it with time.
Geez, they increased the range on the staffs a lot.
I haven't noticed.
At least on the restoration ones they did. I think it was hitting them from nearly halfway across the freaking map in the starting.
What did you do? I hope.
Is that another level? Jesus. Level 14. You wanna know why I leveled so fast? Because we did the Mara thing where we both get boosted XP, and then I did another boost to XP, an XP scroll. Nah. Oh, I get my reverse slash. Yes.
I need to look up some builds for my source. Alright, man, I'm logging for the night at least.
Alright, yeah, I'm just getting some points out there, and then I'll be logging.
See you later. I'll
Later,
be on tomorrow.
for sure. legit. Later.